yeah, so that was a helpful day, and I enjoyed myself. Um, I don't mind going out and doing those things for a few hours a day because my back can handle it for a couple hours a day or so, about 4 hours at the most, and then it just gives out. It's like it has a pinched nerve or something, and it blocks the fluid, and then when I lay down, it all starts traveling again. I mean, there was a time last December where it's like everything wasn't running properly, and I nearly fell down the loft of my tiny house and collapsed. Um, until now, I figured it out and found Ayurvedic medicine, taking Brahma Amla, and Moringa. I mixed those two together. Now it seems like everything's unclogging. Who knows what that fucking medication did to my brain too, because it's crunchy. Sounded crunchy. The other day it almost felt like, ooh, spinal fluid is going up into my brain. Who knows? It could have been dry for a while. And, all of a sudden, I'm feeling the energy I used to feel before. Um, who knows what medication does to you? I had bad teeth for a while. I had some cavities I let go and turned into abscess teeth. Who knows what that does to you? I used to work a lot at the resort. I used to work 13 to 15-hour days. That probably is the reason I have a broken spine, a vertebrae in my back, and some really bad neck things. Um, and the irritable bowel syndrome started there because I wasn't going to the bathroom properly. I'd hold it all day, and yeah, so that's not good for your body. And now I'm learning to be better to myself because I'm not lazy, I'm a workaholic, and I get it. Just gotta keep getting stuff done. And last year, it was worth doing all the salvaging and in the time that I had with help from a friend to get me in this little house. I used to have property. I don't know why I didn't move there or try to start working on that when I bought it. I just kind of let it ride till the 2 years of payments were off and were done, and until I had this one last little debt taken care of that I owed for putting the driveway in. I just didn't feel like I was allowed to be there until it was fully paid. And then COVID hit and shit hit the fan and life went off kilter, and yeah, I just chose to sell it and buy the shuttle bus, and uh, yeah, and go from there. And I had the trailer, and I just decided, well, I don't need land so long as I get somewhere to plunk it. And my friend was very helpful to me, and we built this tiny house, and now I have a place to live that I can start living my life again. And yeah, it's aged me, you can tell. And oh my god, I think a year ago before I went to BC, I was up to like 186 something pounds, maybe more. I didn't want to look because the medication has something to do with my receptors and other things, my lymphatic, all that started shutting down. And I wasn't able to lose weight. I was gaining weight. I wasn't eating that much, really. Nothing different than before. I can tell the difference now that I've cleaned myself out. Did a parasite cleanse too, and went off that stuff. It took a year for that medication to leave my body, and now the thermogenesis is happening naturally again. Uh, I got energy going through my body. Now I'm vibrating high like I used to, and burning off calories like nothing. Yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible thing. I chose to go through because I had other choices, and I just should have done it differently. But it's okay. It's a learning experience, and good things are coming out of it because I've also now found another piece of land that I've really oh, made my heart pitter patter, that I saw somewhere that it looks absolutely to die for. And I think I like it even better than the other piece of property that I had. So I will put that in my manifestation mind and visions and dreams, and I will work towards that, whatever it takes to do. And that's why I'm starting all this stuff, because I know this stuff works. I've done it before. I've seen it done through so many people, real people that I actually know. So it's very possible. I mean, maybe not as possible as some of the big people up there who really go out and pay and strive and go crazy with it, but regular people actually can make a good side hustle, side income, and turn that into their full-time income over time. It takes time, and you have to do it every day. That's the thing. You can't have all those distractions and expect something to grow if you're not making videos or sending out information or sending out the emails. I find sending out the emails to be the easiest, best thing that I've done so far. And it just keeps going and growing, and, you know, like anything, rising bread, you just let it take its course. And that's what I'm doing, as I'm working some more on my tiny house and letting my body recuperate. I'm really happy the way things are going with my health now, and hopefully a year from now I will be 100% back to normal again, and take some time to, well, I'm tired from the sun and whatever, rehydrate my skin, and yeah, I should look the way I did like in 2020 in no time, feel like I did in 2020. Yeah, 2021 really was crappy for me. But that's all right. It was time to move on from where I was for 10 years, and I was also hermiting a lot. But I had a good job back then, and but it was hard on my body, and the universe is forcing me to make changes, to do things that are easier on my body, not so many hours, and I was forced to do this. So that's what happens. Sometimes you don't listen to yourself. You know you're starting to fall apart, and you don't listen, and the universe makes it happen. And it looks bad in the beginning. Ending up homeless and all this stuff can be very devastating, and wondering what to do with your things, and a whole bunch of things can happen to you. And yeah, I went through some doozies. Oh my God, I can't even believe the things that happened to me. But you persevere, you get through it, and then you look back 2 years later and you go, wow, that was crazy. But I survived it. And, it wasn't so bad. Like, I made beautiful friends. I learned to do things in a kind of community living that I never thought I was capable of doing. I'm so independent and solo operating. I didn't think that I could live with people, work with people. Yeah, it's kind of a good thing, like a family. Um, yeah, it's awesome. Your family can help you so much, and then you go off and you make new family. Um, yeah, and I'm too proud. I don't like help. That was another thing I had to learn. Uh, to accept help from others, and to not always, like, I come from the world of being the cheerleader, like helping people and letting people stay with me, or um, helping them get up on their feet, or being the one to say, hey, you can do this. And I guess it was my turn. I had to go through, and it allows them to feel good, and that's really good, because I know that feeling. It feels good to help people. It feels awesome. Anyways, I'm super tired, and not so much from the job. That sun was baking. Is killer, absolute killer sunshine out there today. And on a 3-tier deck that's just roasting. You'd think up there with the lake and everything it would be easy breezy, wonderful, but no, I felt like I was a egg on a frying pan. But now I'm going to take a nice nap and have a good evening learning some new stuff. Take care. Have a good life. That's just I guess my diary today. I'm talking about trying to do some things on the side so you can get out of this craziness, out of this stuff that's aging you. Yeah, out of the sun, out of killing yourself to live. Yeah. Anyways, take care.